here and be whatever the fuck we want to be. Y'all do realize how silly it sounds to say that I can't get my hair braided, right?
So let me just recap real quick how we got here. So you started like this, and then you got your hair done like this. Yes, by a black woman. You've stated that numerous times. Then when you took the braids out, it looked like this. Then you decided to wash your hair, and then you ended up with this. And now you're saying that people are telling you that you're not allowed to wear braids in your hair, which I would argue to say is not true, because I went to the comment section of your video, and it looks like there are a ton of women being super supportive of your choices. And in fact, they're making suggestions to you. For instance, you should get micro braids next time. And look, 65,000 people think that's a great suggestion. Or maybe try some butterfly locks, as I guess it would be the best for your hair texture. Ooh, extra tight micro cornrows. And they're even giving you hair care advice. You should use a relaxer next time. I didn't know about that. I'm glad they made that suggestion for you. And look, people are telling you that you should get them again. They looked so good on you. So what are you talking about? No one is telling you that you can't get braids. You should get them again.
Should white people do black people hairstyles? Let's start from the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, on how this white woman ended up in this situation.
The last 2 days of my life have been the worst. Okay, let's rewind a bit and show you what happened. We started here. This is my hair. Long, healthy, I've always had it. Long hair forever. These are my braids. Check the braids out. Really cute. Go to wash it. That happens. So I gotta coat it in conditioner, go to the salon, get under the heat, and then I'm left with this cemented, matted hellhole of a nightmare. Lots of my hair is gone, as you can see. I'm left with this like Billy Ray Cyrus look. I've had braids before. It's been cute before. I've let it half down. I love it. It's great in the summer, and then it looks like this. I wash it out, and I go back to living my life. So this time, it just hit different. This is what I mean by hit different. When you're past the point of a mental breakdown, full-blown disassociation. So at this point, it's day 2, and everyone is trying to work on my hair. When I say my hairstylist worked her tail off, I mean it. This was a total of 19 hours at the end of it, and I was pretty sure I was going to be bald at the end of it. And I ended up with hair. 19 hours of work.
So y'all spent 3 days roasting my wife about her hair and about how she screwed up with the taking out process. And wow, the comments was just phenomenal. I can't believe people think the way that they think. But hey, you're entitled to your beliefs. We're entitled to ours. That's just our life and how it is living in America.
Now, I know that tea is teaing and it's hot, and this woman has been called out by a lot of people on the internet. But low-key, I'm like, did it have to be an Asian woman calling her out? Of which I am not against her, but I want us really to talk about the situation. First things first, we need to acknowledge how sarcastic black people were in her comment section. However, the real question in the house, ladies and gentlemen, is this bad? Is this bad? Is this bad? If it is wrong for white people to do black people hairstyles because they hold a lot of cultural experiences and trauma and all that, are black women allowed to do this? Because I mean, we are not gonna sit here, ladies and gentlemen, and pretend that black people, our hair, most especially, I will speak for my parts of Africa where I come from. It's nearly a pandemic right now. When I think about it correctly, all African people learned how to do and wear wigs from Nigerians. Nigerians are like the OGs of wigs in Africa. When I tell you Nigerians taught us how to lay them edges, I kid you not. And this has been, and it is, and I feel like it will always be, a beauty standard towards black women, most especially African women. We literally take pride in wearing wigs. There's a time where I lived in South Africa and I nearly lost my confidence, guys. I used to steal pieces of hair just to make a human hair wig. Because it was like, if you don't have human hair, like literally you're not classy, you're not demure. Like, where do you live? Like, you are broke. I lived in South Africa and I realized every hot chick that I saw had a wig. Black like me, maybe a little bit lighter, and yeah, it was kind of like a symbol of beauty. When I look at the pageants these days, it's like celebrated. Women, their faces glow much better. They look much cuter when they have the wigs on. of which it's not African hair. We must agree that yes, there are African people that have long hair, like the Ethiopians, the Somalis, but this is not our hair. We must acknowledge that as black people, that this hair comes from India. When Indian people have their problems on their heads and then they go sell their hair. You know, as in Africa, we see cutting hair as a sign of starting over and getting rid of your problems. We as black women, we are busy wearing people's problems, but we are crying over white people wearing cornrows and braids because it's black people culture and they are appropriating it. That's my take on my own. That's my take. Let them white wear the cornrows. Like I have the saying, ladies and gentlemen, for as long, this is why I never even complain about the blackface. Because who bleaches the most? Who wants to be white so bad? Apart from us, most especially black women. It's even a pandemic because East Africa, just here my neighboring country, they are known for bleaching. Nigerians, East Africans, they're known for bleaching. It's a pandemic in Africa. We are not letting go of white people culture. If we are going to look at white people things that we have taken pride in as black people, the day white people wake up and say, these are not even yours, they belong to us, this is not your culture, I don't know where we will go. White weddings, for an example. Tell me a black woman, oh my God, tell me a black woman who will not do anything for a white wedding. We leave our culture weddings, we don't treasure them that much, but a white gown has to be worn. A white gown, a white wedding. I've not seen white people come on the internet, they're like, oh, even weddings, they are our thing, like the white people wedding, the white weddings, the dresses, white weddings. It even has the white wedding, which is their culture. So leave it alone. I've not seen white people come out to say that. Why should we kick them off braids? Of course, I know it's not for all black people, it's some people. And for some South Africans that always come in the comments section, like, oh my God, you always use South Africa as an example. Because guys, South Africa opened my head. I was a child when I went to South Africa. I got out as a grown-up. So like, it's what I know when it comes to life experience. When I started seeing beauty standards, I was there. And trust me, there is nothing a black woman, a typical black woman these days takes pride in than having a lace front wig. Did I tell you these days black women even have magnetic wigs? We wear magnetic wigs, ladies and gentlemen. We take pride in them. Indian, Malaysian, Peruvian hair, that's how we call them. So why aren't Asian people kicking us off their wigs? Because the number one consumers of wigs on planet Earth are black women. I don't see a problem with white people wearing braids. I actually find it cute. The only problem is like, say it's like, next time take care of your hair. Like a girl, literally. Somebody has to put her on something. That's all I gotta say. Because when I was in South Africa, I used to have white clients. I used to do their braids. And they loved it. And it looked amazing. And it never came out dusty like that. So I don't even understand how her hair got to that point. You understand what I mean? But like, you know what? Tell me what you think in the comment section. From me to you. We have so many problems to fight about as black. We have so many problems to worry about as black people than to claim and fight for braids. Personally, that's what I think. Go ahead and let me know what you think in the comment section. But the lace fronts, and then we do the lace fronts, and then we have these edges that even cover almost our eyes. And we want to complain white people leave braids alone. Let me know what you think in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. But from me to you, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and share. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Look cute.